folks, and welcome back to a very special video. You may be able to tell I'm not in the games room today. That's because in front of me we have one of my most anticipated deliveries of all time. This is also the most expensive collector's edition I've ever added to my collection, and today we're going to unbox this amazing collector's piece.
Videogames! Rush Trips!
Oh yeah! And again folks, and welcome back to a very special episode. As in front of me we have one of my most anticipated deliveries of all time. This is of course the Cuphead Collector's Edition from I Am 8-Bit. This is the most expensive collector's edition I've ever added to my collection. It came in at an eye-watering $199.99. And I have waited nearly 12 months for this to be delivered, and today we're going to jump into this package together. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and please subscribe, as I put new videos out every Saturday live at 5, as well as bonus content like this one throughout the week, and I really want you folks along for the ride. Now, without further ado, welcome to the Cuphead show. Here we go then, let's jump into this very, very exciting delivery. And this has been packaged really well, even though you might be able to see there is a little bit of a dent on the box, but I'm sure we should be fine with that one. So let's jump straight into this one. And the first one we have here is this awesome I Am 8-Bit collector's sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, but I'm sure I'm going to find a really nice place for it. And this is the thing, this is packaged really, really well. It is tightly packed in here. And here we have the collector's edition in all its glory. Here we have it then, the big unveiling. Let's get this open and reveal. Inside we have the Cuphead Collector's Edition for the Nintendo Switch. This is a really nice looking box. It is a really premium box as well. This thing has some weight to it. That's because this thing is absolutely packed with awesome, awesome Cuphead bits. Let's jump into this box then. I'm going to be super careful with this one. As I said, this was a very expensive collector's edition. But the thing is, this is packaged really, really nicely, and sometimes it's just worth paying a premium for some of these absolutely beautiful collector's editions. And I Am 8-Bit do some absolutely amazing collector's editions. And with a game like Cuphead that I have waited literally years to be able to add the physical edition to my collection, I think it's been worth the wait. Here we are then, the big unveiling. Let's open up the safety curtain and see what's behind this. And straight away, this box is absolutely packed. We have items falling out all over the place. And the first one to look at here is the slip cover for the Nintendo Switch cartridge for Cuphead. And remember, this is a physical copy of the game. That's why I've waited so long for this collector's edition, because this game has been available digitally for absolute ages. But of course, as a collector, I wanted the physical copy. Here we have a certificate saying this has come all the way from our friends at I Am 8-Bit, and on the back it has a code here. This is a code to explain how to open the box. Hopefully I won't need this, but if you need it, the QR code is there. And let's jump further into this collector's edition. It's always a bit worrying unfolding something like this, but this map is a thing of absolute beauty. This is what I love about Cuphead so much, is the artwork. And just look at this absolutely incredible map of the game. This is just an absolutely beautiful game. I know it's going to be crushingly hard, but it's just the aesthetic of the game. It's so nice to look at, even though it could be rather frustrating. Now we're going to delve a little bit deeper into this box. So I'm going to turn it on its end. We're going to open this up a little bit more. So just the craftsmanship with this box is just absolutely incredible. Here we have what I can imagine is the stand, which something very special is going to go on. And stick around the video, because there is something very special hiding in this collector's edition. Hiding at the bottom of this box, we have one of the most important things for the game, the physical cartridge for the Nintendo Switch. And just even the artwork on this box is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to jump straight in and open this one up, because obviously we are not sealed collectors. We like to open up our games and play them. And jumping inside, here is something you don't see too often. We have some inserts to the game. So you can see the cartridge there, and also we have a reversible cover for the game. And inside we have firstly the Cuphead Creed, which is super cool, a membership. And it has the number of the game. So this is 1932 and number 7686. So we hereby pledge to be a Cuphead would, animated, colourful, and when safe to open, fantastical adventures or 2. It's a really cool little bit like this. It makes this collector's edition just a little bit more special. Also in here we have some amazing trading cards. As you know, I'm an absolute fan of trading cards and bits like these. And again, these are just really indicative of the absolutely amazing artwork of this game. They are super cool. They have some key moments from the game. I look forward to finding very, very shortly how good this game really is. We are coming to the pièce de résistance of this box set, and I'm going to cut the camera here so I can really open this up super carefully. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak preview here, if I can get it out. As I said, this thing is packaged super nicely. But in here we have one of the most special parts of this entire box. It doesn't look like much on the outside, but in this box is by far the coolest part of this collector's edition. Before we open up this box here and see the most exciting part of this collector's edition, there is one more little bit here hiding in the bottom of this box. It is this absolutely beautiful, once again, Cuphead little tiny music box. And this thing is absolutely fantastic. And of course, if we turn it, it's just the little tiny bits like this to make this I Am 8-Bit Collector's Edition something very, very special. Once we take all the bits out of this Collector's Edition, then this is what we are left with. This absolutely beautiful diorama of the stage, made famous from the Cuphead game, and this thing is absolutely beautiful. And this is, for me, one of the best things about this Collector's Edition. This is going to display absolutely amazingly. I have yet to find a place to put this, but it's going to take absolute pride of place in my collection. But there's one very important thing missing from this diorama. What's missing is what is inside this box. This is probably what makes this collector's edition so expensive, but for me, what makes this collector's edition absolutely stand out from the crowd. And again, I'm going to open this up super gently, and we're going to show you what is inside this incredible box. Here we go then, the big unveiling. Inside here is one of the coolest collector's edition pieces I've ever seen. I don't think we can quite see it now. It's still packaged so very well. I'm going to open this up again very gently and then finally show you what's inside this very special part of this collector's edition. Here we go then. I'm going to take this out here incredibly gently because this is not just some cheap little plastic toy that's been added to this game. This puppet is absolutely incredible. Like, just look at this. It does need a little bit of unraveling, but this is a thing of absolute beauty. You can't maybe tell. This feels like it's actually a cup. I think they've made a cup out of pottery. This is actually one of the most breathtaking collector's edition pieces I've ever seen. And even better, this is going to display absolutely fantastically within that stage diorama. Here it is then in all its glory. This is not just some cheap little knick-knack that's been added to this box. This is a fully functional marionette or puppet. It is, I am no way in any way, shape or form a puppeteer, but this is literally the kind of thing they've been using for the trailers for this game. Like, this is done so incredibly well. Like, I don't know if this video does this any kind of justice. This is without a doubt one of the most amazing collector's edition pieces I've ever seen. Like, this just feels like a work of art. This is transcending what I'd normally expect to see in a collector's edition, and I think I'll definitely be practicing a few more hours of puppeteering. Here it is then in all its glory, and this is one of the best things about this collector's edition. When you're not playing with your puppet, you can display it in the box, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Yes, this was a very expensive collector's edition, but yes, it is definitely worth it. A lot of these collector's editions have cheap plasticky bits, but this is a professionally made, amazing puppet. I'm just going to get a few more shots now so you can get a real idea of how incredibly detailed this surely is. Here it is then, folks, the complete collector's edition from I Am 8-Bit for Cuphead, and it is one of the most beautiful collector's editions I have ever seen, and all I can say is I applaud I Am 8-Bit for making this the collector's edition we deserved for a game like Cuphead, which we have waited for the physical edition for so long. It just makes the wait worthwhile, and while this collector's edition may have a hefty price tag, trust me, it is worth the price tag. There we have it then, folks. That was the unboxing of the absolutely breathtaking I Am 8-Bit Collector's Edition of Cuphead. Even though I can already tell it's going to be one of the most infuriating games I've ever played, but with a little perseverance, hopefully one day in the far future I will get to the end of that game. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, keep playing the game. See you all soon.